What's up, everybody? It's Matt. New year, new video. Something that I really wanted to talk about, and as you can see, I'm not even home. I'm in a hotel room. Decided to come up to Fort Bragg, California. So here's the issue. As I was driving up here, this thought crossed my mind, and it involves me as well. So what I say, I'm including myself in this like lump sum of, hey, what the heck is going on? I think a lot of people, myself included, especially over the past couple of years, up until this year, have thought that December 31st, once December 31st at 11:59 clicks on, that your issues of the previous year don't exist anymore. Somehow, as soon as midnight comes on January 1st, it is now a new me, new year. I'm here to tell you, it doesn't happen that way. It is not new me, new year, new me. It is new year, same old me with the same issues. Just because you want to believe it's a new, well, it is a new year, but you want to believe that you have a hard reset and that things are going to change and that everything is going to be better because, God, it has to be better. Like, this year has to be better, right? Last year sucked. This year's better. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way, friends. What happens is all the issues that you carried around with you for the past previous year, 2 years, 3 years, they're going to follow you around no matter what. Like, you can say new year, new me all you want, but unless you actively deal with the issues plaguing you, unless you actively decide to become a different person, to change, to grow, to manifest something better, all these things are just going to slowly and methodically just hit you over the head with a hammer, like they have for the past couple of years. So what does this mean? Because we always thought that, like, new year, new me, and the end of a cycle, and January 1st has to be better. In a way, yes. It is a hard reset of thinking. It is a hard reset of, okay, here's another 365 days. Here's another trip around the sun. Here's another way for me to prove myself a better person. It does not mean you leave all your issues at the door come January 1st. It does not mean all these issues and all the problems that you might have had and everything you've been trying to work on still doesn't exist. It means they still exist. It means they get stronger. Because if you're still ignoring them, if you're still going, nah, I don't have to worry about that. What did I just say? They get a bigger hammer. They follow you around and hit you over the head. Because now you've given them power. You've given these issues power because you choose to ignore them. So then now they have this all great knowing power like Oz. And they follow you around and they haunt you until you deal with them effectively. And how do you deal with them effectively? You face them. You face your issues. You face the problems of the past year. You face the shadow side. You face yourself. You face the self that has been plaguing you for the past year, 2 years, 3 years. And you say, no more. And then you find a way to make everything better. You find a way to transcend. You find a way to grow. You find a way to open up your heart. And if that means telling the old self that you have no power over me, and I want to move forward without this, then great. So be it. You have another 365 days in which to manifest greatness for yourself, for others, manifest love, not just for yourself, but for others around you. But you need to deal with the issues at hand. You cannot just pretend that everything gets a hard reset, that everything just disappears, because it doesn't. Things do not disappear just because you want to will them into non-existence. As I said before, they get stronger, they get harder, they will follow you around. So this year, make this year, 2020, the year that you finally just say, you know what? I'm done with all the issues. I'm done with self-sabotage. I'm done with not loving myself. I'm done with not understanding. Make unconditional love for yourself and for others the way to move forward. Put all your overthinking to bed. And if it takes you a year to deal with all these, deal with everything, then it's so be it. It will be the easiest year. It will be the easiest year. Because you have decided, I'm going to face these issues head on. I'm going to face what's been dragging me down head on. And I'm going to deal with them effectively. I'm not going to sweep them under the rug. I'm not going to ignore them. I'm going to face them and say no more. So that when December 31st, 2020 comes through, you can look back and say, look at all that I've accomplished, not look at all that I've swept under the rug. And you know what, like I'm putting myself in this whole theory and lumping it. I'm putting myself in this lump because I've been that way before. I've thought that last year sucked, this year has to be better, this coming year has to be better. Oh, I can't wait for 2007. I can't wait for 2008. I can't wait for 2009. Without knowing it, I didn't work on anything. I didn't make anything better. I made it worse. I compounded all the issues that I had because the issues from 2007 compounded into the issues of 2008, compounded into the issues of 2009. So 2018 came, 2019 came, and I had every single issue, all the problems from the previous 10, 15, 20 years to deal with. But this year was the year that this past year was the year that I finally said, you know what? Time. It is time. It is time to deal with it. And that is what I want for you guys. This is what I'm trying to say, is that this year, make 2020 the year that you finally decide no more. I've had enough. I've had enough self-sabotage. I've had enough just dragging myself down. Find the love you deserve. Find the love you deserve for others and yourself, and express it as much as humanly possible. Because you deserve it. And so does everybody else. But deal with everything effectively. And I'm hoping this makes sense. I'm hoping it resonates. If it does, leave me a comment. If it doesn't, tell me to fuck off. But I think that we all just need to understand that nothing goes away. And that in order to make things better, we need to truly, heartfully, and emotionally work on them. So thank you very much. I love all of you. Have a beautiful day.